Wordly Wise 9 Lesson 11. Welcome. This video will help you remember the meanings of wordly wise words through real sentences. Great practice for class and the SAT.
Amenity. 1. A feature that contributes to physical comfort. 2. A feature that increases the attractiveness or value of a location. Amenities. Acts of social courtesy. Averse. Having a feeling of opposition or distaste. Complacent. So self-satisfied that one sees no need for change unconcerned. Decompose. To decay or to break down into basic elements. Defray. To supply the money for to pay. Emanate. To come out from a source. Envisage. To picture in one's mind, to imagine something in the future. Facetious. Playfully or inappropriately humorous. Fallacy. A false or mistaken idea. Furor. An uproar, a state of great anger or excitement. Idle. An episode or experience that is calm and carefree. Paucity. Scarcity, smallness in number or amount. Porous. Full of tiny holes or spaces easily penetrated by gas or liquid. Supersede. To replace, to cause to be set aside because of superiority. Tangible. 1. Real, able to be touched. 2. Possible to understand or realize, not vague or uncertain.
Now, try to recall the meanings of the highlighted words.
Air conditioning is an amenity that many in the torrid South consider essential.
The freshwater lake on the edge of town was an amenity all the residents enjoyed.
The company president did not waste time on amenities, but told the employees immediately how serious the situation was.
My parents are averse to our watching television while we eat dinner.
Helene's aversion to city life led her to rent a cabin in the mountains for a year.
I don't need to study, was Seidel's complacent answer when reminded of tomorrow's final test.
My sister's complacency about her musical ability was shaken when she was not chosen for a solo in the opera.
If we add these kitchen scraps to the grass cuttings, over time they will decompose into a rich garden mulch.
Our school has money in the budget to defray the cost of the class's trip.
As the boys crept down the basement stairs, a low humming noise emanated from the furnace.
Few of the Native Americans living in the 1600s could have envisaged that the forests surrounding them would be gone within a few hundred years.
Joelle claims she was just being facetious when she asked if your new ring was a prize from the bubblegum machine.
Uncle Walter argues that it is a fallacy to think that the storm won't hit the town.
Mayor Thompson's argument is persuasive, but it's based on a fallacious idea.
When the surprise witness for the prosecution turned out to be the best friend of the accused, the courtroom was thrown into a furor.
Our summer idyll ended when the boat came to take us off the island.
The park near the lake was an idyllic spot for our picnic.
The paucity of the harvest became very clear when we looked at the half-empty barrel of apples.
The amount of clay in the soil prevents it from being very porous, so rainwater often accumulates in large pools.
By the 1960s, airplanes had superseded ships as the most common means for long-distance travel.
The museum guide pointed to a small stamp on the bottom of the vase as tangible proof of its antiquity.
A tangible benefit of the insurance policy is that it cannot be cancelled for any reason.
You can go back to any part of the video to check the meaning of any words, as often as you need.